I was listening to I don't know. You heard about Liver King?
Yes, the steroid man.
Steroid man,
Yeah.
man. He used to be the liver man, but now he's a steroid man.
Did like you ever believe he wasn't on steroid?
I didn't really care that much.
Okay.
But but I watched a video where they was breaking down like his whole like stitch. Is it stitch or stitch? I don't know what the word is. But his whole like I guess schemes. And he used to be like, yo, the reason why I look like this at age 50 is because I eat liver, I sleep, I do this, I do that, and I kind of just want to share this with the world. Like, this is my purpose. I just want to help people. I just want to make sure other people can feel the way I feel, look the way I look. Like, this is my purpose. And so he kind of blew up in the last 2 years, making a whole bunch of money, selling products. I think he was like, became a millionaire off of like the products that he was selling.
Word.
And then it got me thinking, like, people who always talk about helping people and making people feel better, they always talking about like, it's not the money for me, it's the purpose for me. And I was like, if you're a millionaire or you making a lot of money and you talking about helping people, you gotta be a scammer.
Whoa.
You gotta be a scammer.
Repeat that for me. If you're a millionaire and if you're talking about helping people
and you're making millions of dollars helping people, and you're saying it's not the money.
Okay.
It's not the money for me.
I don't think he sounded like that.
I just want to help people. That's really why I really do this for. You're a scammer.
Do you think that take or that position is a little extreme?
I mean, there's probably exceptions, but there's exceptions to every rule.
Oh, so basically you saying majority
are scammers. Gotta be. I don't trust anybody that says I don't do it for the money. I do it for
I ain't gonna hold
to
you.
help people.
I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't familiar with the Liver King. I think I probably seen a video, or like how you see in the suggestions of like something like on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I probably saw a video of his thumbnail or something like that pass through my suggested a year ago or maybe something like that. But like this was the first time I actually seen like the Liver King actually like watch a video. If you believe this man wasn't on steroids, you're just gullible.
Is The Rock on steroids?
Yes.
Okay.
Allegedly. You're not gonna sue me. Joe Rogan just came out saying The Rock should just come out clean right now.
The Rock's on steroids.
I don't want to believe it because The Rock is one of my like favorite people in the world that I don't want to meet. But this guy, even with his body, he doesn't look like The Rock. And he doesn't train like The Rock. This man just said he eats liver and work out. And sleeps. The Rock talking about he work out twice a day. Like, at least your cover up got to be at least a little better. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to say, hey, man, you got to eat liver and you got to work and you got to do 2 a days and you got to, you know what I mean? Like, but just eating liver and sleeping, come on, man. Like, I looked at this guy, even though he's in his 50s, you say, he looks older. Like he looks like an old 50-year-old man. So that's why I'm like, we didn't believe that he was on steroids or on some type of like growth hormone or hormone growth, something like that. Like, that's just wow. Now, to your point, I think I have to agree partially.
Okay.
Because I grew up in church. And matter of fact, let me take this back. I grew up in churches. So this is not just an opinion of just one church.
Oh, okay.
This is just not an opinion of one building and one ministry. I grew up in churches. I've been in over 7 churches in my lifetime, right?
Which one was the worst?
From the time that I grew up in Jersey to the time I'm here in Baltimore. Okay. When it comes to whenever somebody position themselves, in my opinion, to be some type of messianic figure, then I gotta look at you kind of like, So whenever he said, I'm here to help people, and he's making millions off of it, and a lot of people believe in him more than in the mission that he said that he's doing it with the liver and the sleeping, I have to look at you kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a guard up or something like that. Because it's like, Like, bro, I'm looking at you. Like, there's no way that you. Now, the thing that makes it look bad is that you said he was selling products of how to get the body that he has.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's not cool.
But a lot of these fitness people, that's what they do, right?
Okay.
Which is also why I don't really trust a lot of these fitness people.
Okay. When you say a lot, like you mean like over 50%?
And probably like 8%. Sorry, fitness people that are like IG famous or YouTube famous, or not like the local trainer down the street. But the people that are out here, always no shirt, always no shirt. Talk about, I have a whole bunch of training, blah blah blah. You can get my free copy on my website. I never click on those websites because you click on the website, they asking for your email. Now they're asking for to get these pills and get this and get that before you get the free book that you just want. You just want the free book.
But all of a sudden, in all that transaction, you're buying pills that end up on the email list.
So the thing about a lot of these fitness people is like they gear a lot of their content into like, oh, I'm trying to help you guys to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
However, I'm selling all these other products that you guys could use that, for the most part, seem very useless. Like a lot of these multivitamins haven't been proven to work. Not a bit.
Not FDA approved at all.
And a lot of them are not FDA approved. A lot of these people, they talk about, oh, I've been doing this for about 10, 15 years. But it's like, who have you trained? Like, tell us who you train. You guys showing us pictures of these random people. Yeah. But like, if you train LeBron, okay, all right, you have some credibility. You train some celebrities to get to a certain point in their fitness. Okay, you got some credibility. But when you say, oh, I've been training for 10 to 15 years, it's like, what does that mean? And then a lot of times they got there just through their own dedication, through their own like grit. And so it's like you're pushing all these things, and then it's not me and you buying it, right? It's the 19-year-old, the 18-year-old, the 20-year-old.
And that goes to my point. Do you blame the scammer or the one that's getting scammed? Because I feel like a lot of smart people are not getting scammed.
Well, the people who are getting scammed are young. It has nothing to do with smartness. You thought The Rock was on steroids when he was 19.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, he wasn't selling me product of how to look like me.
If he could,
I probably still wouldn't buy it.
You wouldn't want to look like The Rock?
I like The Rock, but like I wouldn't have brought it. Look, there are other bodybuilders who I admire their figure and stuff like that. But there comes a point, and I'm looking at the Liver King. I'm like, bruh, no. Like, and maybe it's just me because I just don't. Maybe I protect myself by just not trusting nobody. I'm like, there's no way y'all believe this man was natural. There's no way y'all believe this man was natural. So at a certain point, do we as a society have to take accountability? Now, granted, I'm not trying to take accountability away from the scammer. Do we have to take accountability of like, yo, there is really no magic pill. There is no magic steps to get us from 0 to 100 or 0 to 10 if you want to make it simple. There are actual steps you have to take to get to whatever you want to get to.
But the thing is, you can never get to Liver King unless you're on steroids. So you might be a kid that been working in the gym and he's like, damn, I don't look like that. Or maybe I need to supplement. Or maybe it's not for regular people. It's not like people who are just like chilling or just, don't want to look like that. But you got people who want to look like the Liver King and they thinking, oh, you need supplements to look like the Liver King. Or you need to eat liver to look like or you need to read one of his books that costs maybe $100. Or go to the sermons or what they call it,
his little conferences
to look like the Liver King. Then you're gonna pay into that because that's what you want to look like.
Yeah.
If you want to look like The Rock, I'm pretty sure if he had. That's why a lot of these people that train a lot of these athletes, they have like how to look like Hansworth, is that guy's name?
Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to look like this, train like this, look like this, do this. Probably like 99% of those celebrities also probably take steroids.
Probably.
But to even have an overarching thing, there's a thing that these people emulate, whether it's through smokes and mirrors, that somebody wants to look like that. Whether it's like a life coach, this life coach, he has a podcast. He's doing content on IG. He looks like he's living a lifestyle, traveling all over the world, driving expensive cars. I want to live that life.
Yeah,
I want to do that. I'm gonna buy into his program. I'm gonna buy his mentorship. I'm gonna buy his masterclass because I want to be like that. And I think that's the problem I have. It's like when you shape your life to look like a certain way, where it's not really that way, to sell a product.
Now, I was gonna say, your problem specifically is him selling products and making money off of it. Now, what if he was just lying on YouTube and just saying like, I look like this and you look like this too, but he ain't selling no books. He ain't selling no products. He ain't selling no pills. He ain't selling no anything. He just basically like, hey, I do this by liver and sleep. Will like you still view him as a scammer?
Who does that?
I don't know.
It's like saying, you know, what if somebody, what if there was a government that was just giving out money to help other countries? Will you still think they were nefarious and try to mess up their politics or mess up their country or destabilize their country? It's like, nah, but what country does that? Most countries that give out money, it comes with a, hey man.
It comes with a cost to it.
You know you're indebted to us now. Hey man, we want access to these resources now that we gave you this money. Hey man, I don't care how y'all use the money. Y'all don't really have to use it for the project. But understand that we need you to fight these people, or we need you to move our troops into your land.
But okay.
So it's like,
question. Liver is quote unquote supposed to be a healthier option. Eating liver,
raw liver.
I don't know about raw liver.
That's what he was eating.
That's wild, right? I don't know why people want to eat raw food, but I feel you, right?
Ancestors.
Even in, okay, yeah.
That's what they said. I'm not making this.
I know.